Welcome back to Keep On Collecting, and thank you for joining me for another video. So today I have something a little bit special. I think I've known about it for a few years. It's a beautiful toy. Well, I think it's going to be a beautiful toy for a bit of an obscure toy line. So let me open it and we'll get straight into this. Well, I guess it's an unboxing, isn't it? So I don't want to carve into it. So bear with me. This is obviously it's a largish item, and a little bit hard to get. Oh, some interesting. Okay. Alrighty. So we have a lot of fluff. What is that? There's a lot of these kernel things and little bits of carpet in a plastic bag. Anyway, let's try and get this out. Coming out. Alright, move that away. This, my friends, is the Eborsisk from Willow. This is not mint in box as far as I'm aware. No, it has been opened. Yes, so this was something I have picked up on eBay, and I couldn't resist when I seen it. Very hard to come by, these Eborsisks, and so as I said, it was from Willow. Oh, we've got some more packaging in here. Oh, look at this. It's just loose with all these little bits of corn everywhere. So yeah, this looks fantastic. I'm not sure if this is the original plastic bag. I'm not sure. So, and this is it. Wow. That's not me, that's the toy. So, oh yeah, that's really cool. Look at that. I'm going to show this up close. But it's got fur on the back, and yeah. So this was in the 1988 film Willow, and it was only a brief scene near the end that this appeared in, and the figure itself. This was basically all they were told to do was. The description in the script was basically a two-headed beast that didn't like visitors. So, Industrial Light and Sound, because that was George Lucas's company. It was a George Lucas production, directed by Ron Howard, and starred Val Kilmer. And so Phil Tippett, who was the head of Industrial Light and Sound, he was given a lot of freedoms to create this beast. It was actually a design that had been rejected from a Ralph McQuarrie design that was rejected back in from Return of the Jedi days. So yeah, this formed the basis of this figure. So it was created. So basically, in the movie Willow, he cast a spell on a couple of trolls, and they kind of turned into like blubbering, fizzing messes, and they got kicked off into a big puddle of water. So it was like some dark magic, you know, and the magic that didn't go right. So from that was created the Eborsisk. And Phil Tippett joked that the Eborsisk name came from a combination of two names. It was from so we'll go Roger Ebert and Gene Siskel. They were movie critics back in the time. And apparently movie critics that weren't liked by George Lucas. And in the following years, they both mentioned, you know, obviously they were told about this Eborsisk, and they weren't flattered. And they weren't impressed overly with the movie, although they did give special mention to the special effects in the movie. So yes, the Eborsisk. There was a few models made. There was a full-size one, like like this for the long shots. There was a head made, just probably, I guess I've seen pictures of it, and it's probably, yeah, a couple of feet long, probably about 4 foot long. Then they made a full-size head as well, with rigging in it, so Val Kilmer could sit on top of the head and get rocked around, so it just gently rocked forward and back. So let's quickly look at the box art of the Eborsisk. We can see the main characters, which is Mad Mardigan and Willow and General Kale and Queen of Mortar. They don't have Sorcerer on there, which is a bit of a surprise. Even that horseman is not Sorcerer, it's a man. Beautiful bit of artwork, all hand drawn and painted, with the Eborsisk breathing some fire in that final battle scene. We have the gratuitous happy child playing with the figures. Oh, I think that's Sorcerer on the back there. There's Sorcerer. On the back we have what else you can get in the line, which of course is those figures, which I've got out here. But also, which is quite interesting, the 3 Sears exclusives. These are extremely hard to get. And of course the Eborsisk with its sweeping fire and the castle in the background, more beautiful art. I'm guessing that's probably the actual figure. Look at the detail, the sculpting on the skin of the Eborsisk, the vulture eyes, the teeth. We have the flocking at the back. Now I think my brother loved Willow much more than I did. So I think he'd be pretty impressed with this figure. As I said, I didn't know that this figure was out until a few years ago. When I was interested in obtaining the Willow line, I'd seen that on another YouTube channel, and so yeah, I've seen this. I really want it, and I really love this figure. I'm so happy that I have bought this figure and can now bring it to you. I'm a bit confused about these 6 legs. I mean, I guess most of this bottom half of the body is in a pool of water throughout, but the sculpting on the body is perfect. How much fun would you have as a kid playing with this toy? These sacks here filled up with gas so it would breathe fire, and it's in scale to the figures. And what I love is these figures are static. They're just like on a metal frame, but they're hard plastic, so they don't move. But the Eborsisk is like a vinyl, soft. You can squeeze it, and you know, it has some articulation, so in the legs and in the necks. So that's quite impressive that Tonka went out and made this the piece to get. Well, thank you very much for watching, everybody, and I hope you enjoyed the unboxing, the history, the review of this beautiful toy, the Eborsisk from Willow. And I would suggest that if you've just got a spare hour and a half, check out the movie. It's fun, great family fun, a bit of an adventure. You know, Val Kilmer, when Val Kilmer was cool, just after Top Gun. Especially that scene always makes me giggle where he and Willow have that first interaction when he's in the cage, trying to get out.
I am a powerful sorcerer. See this acorn? I'll throw it at you and turn you to stone.
Ooh, I'm really scared. No, don't! Don't! There's a peck here with an acorn pointed at me!
I wouldn't want to waste it.
Ha! Peck, 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 peck!
So feel free to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already, and click the notifications if you want to know when a new video comes out from Keep On Collecting. So as Andrew and I always say, Have fun, guys, and remember, keep on collecting. Thanks, guys.